we're so glad that you're able to join us on the KnowZone. I am Charlie.
I am Janet.
And I am Marara. And I am so excited because I am glad that you have joined us for all the fun today.
That is right, Marara. We have a lot of fun lined up today, including a trip out there with Speedy.
And not forgetting what play and number fun with Teacher Pendo and lots more.
Plus, number and what games like the number pool game and Spell It.
Ooh, those are two games I'm definitely looking forward to, but let's get the fun started right. Let's go into the chill out zone and hang out with our friends. Come on.
Wait.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Now let us not forget our friends who are watching us at home. Let's say a big hello to them.
Now, thank you very much, friends, and we are glad that you came to help us with the show today.
That's right. Now, to start us off, why don't you tell us what is today's show all about?
Home equipment.
Cool. Now, if the topic of the day is home equipment, what are our buzzwords?
Mattress. Bed. Mat. Carpet.
Excellent. And for you, our friends at home, we hope that you remember to write down the buzzwords, so be sure to look out for them in today's adventure.
Wow, now I wonder how many of these buzzwords will appear in our next adventure, Charlie.
Well, Marara, there's only one way to find out. Let's go and visit with our 6 friends and see what they're up to on Playhouse.
Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
We're having some old grand time.
Yeah, Daphne said we should go out swimming today.
Which is a terrible idea. Terrible. I mean, what's wrong with spending the day indoors where it's warm and fun?
Mr. Zippo, you don't know outside is warmer and just as fun.
Well, when I made the suggestion, I didn't mean to say that we don't like playing with you in here.
If anything, Mr. Zippo, would love it if you joined us one day.
Me? Outside? Nah.
Why not? You're the one that's always telling us to be brave and do more creative things. Yet you like staying in here like you're scared or something.
Me? I am not scared.
Then why don't you just join us? OUTDOORS.
Outdoors? I said no, okay? And no means no.
Mr. Zippo, snap out of it.
Mr. Zippo, you like us as your friends, don't you?
Well, of course, but that is different.
Well, if you like us as your friends, why don't you let us tell you the things that we like to do?
Yeah, like take you out for a change.
Please, do not expect me to be
brave?
Look, we'll protect you from whatever you are afraid of out there.
Yeah, please, Mr. Zippo, please come out for once. You love it out there.
Please say yes.
Please.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
Yay!
But, I'm only doing this for you. But do not expect me to go for a swim because I hate being wet.
You don't have to swim.
Yeah, it's okay. We can go for a picnic instead. We all like food, right?
That's a great idea, Luigi. All we need is some music, drinks, and food.
And a carpet we could lay on.
And a mat to lay our food on.
Instead of a carpet, we could get mattresses and pillows to sit on.
Zach, why would we get a mattress?
It's just a suggestion.
Zach, why don't you let Mr. Zippo sit on the pillow? See, after all, he's our outdoor guest.
Well, alright.
I am delighted.
Good. Now let's grab everything we need and get ready for Mr. Zippo's day out.
Yay! All in a day's work. What do you think, Mr. Zippo?
Do you like the arrangement that we made?
Well, it looks good from where I'm seated, but why didn't you tell me there are so many ants out here?
Oh, these ants are harmless, Mr. Zippo.
Are you sure? Because they seem like they're approaching me. Shoo.
Relax, Mr. Zippo. These ants don't hurt anyone.
Ow!
What's wrong, Mr. Zippo? Where?
Oh, my arm!
Ah, there you go, Mr. Zippo.
Whoa, that hurt!
Well, rest assured that that's the only pain you're going to feel today, because right now it's time to have a party.
Woo! We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a good time.
Wow, I really had a good time today, and I want to thank you all for making it possible. And thank you for helping me face my fears today, the outdoors.
We only tried to do what we could, and you had the courage to go out there.
Yes, but I could not have done it without your help.
Mr. Zippo, if you don't mind my asking, why were you afraid of the outdoors?
Well, why are children afraid of the dark?
Because it's scary?
Yes, but what makes it scary? It's fear. The feeling of being afraid is the most terrible thing that could happen to any one of us. And especially when we do not know why we are afraid.
So we shouldn't be afraid?
I think we should try and be a little bit more courageous from now on.
That's tough.
I know it's tough, but look at me facing my fears today. And if I can do it, then any one of you can do it. And you know what else? I am thinking of taking a trip overseas. There are lots of friends that I haven't seen for a long while.
You mean you're going to leave the playhouse?
Yes, for a while.
Wait, Mr. Zippo. When are you going to come back?
Well, I don't know. Maybe when I've seen everyone who needs to be seen. And there's so many people. But I'll be back. So what I want you to do is be nice to each other and help other people. But most importantly, I want you to keep the playhouse safe, tidy, and neat.
From Playhouse, this is Quizzy Quiz.
What was Zippo afraid of? Zippo was afraid of the outdoors. Where was Mr. Zippo going? Mr. Zippo was going overseas to visit his friends.
Now that was a great adventure. Did you all enjoy it?
Right, and I especially enjoyed Quizzy's quiz. And after all that comprehension we've done this year, I have become very, very fast.
Exactly, Mariah. Now, for you watching us at home, we hope that you've enjoyed Quizzy's quiz. Now, the question is, how many of the questions did you get right? And we hope that you had fun while you were doing it.
Well, now the learning fun continues as we visit the learning zone and see what our favorite teacher has lined up for us.
It's Teacher Pendo on...
Hello everyone.
Hello, Teacher Panda.
Welcome to Cool Words.
And what are we learning about?
Now, first of all, we are going to use the word very with adjectives. By now, we all know what an adjective is. So let me hear you say it together. What is an adjective?
An adjective is a describing word.
Great. Now, let's look at these two rulers. Okay? How would you describe them? Yes, Abdinur?
This ruler is longer than the other one.
You're right. Now, using your description, I can describe the two rulers like this. This ruler is long. This ruler is very long. Now, I have used the word very to bring out the fact that one of the rulers is longer. Now, let's look at another example. So I have two pencils here of the same size. Now, what adjective can we use to describe them?
Oh, Teacher Pendo?
Yes.
The pencils are sharp.
Very good. Now, when I look closely, though, one pencil is sharper than the other. I can therefore say this pencil is sharp. This pencil is very sharp. Okay, now on my desk here, I've got various items. For the next activity, I'd like each one of you to pick two similar items from my desk. Now, these are items that can be found in the home. Now, think of an adjective that you can use to describe them and then use the word very to construct a sentence. Do you all understand?
Yes.
Great. Now, let's begin. So, we will begin with you, Manyange. So, pick an item.
This chalk is short. This chalk is very short.
Excellent. Well done. I'm sure you all agree with their choices. Let's clap for her. Very good. Okay, let's move on to who wants to go next with an answer. Nkatha?
This ball is small. This ball is very small.
Excellent. Well done. Who wants to go next? Yes, Karani?
This jug is big. This jug is very big.
Excellent. Well done. Okay, someone else. Abdinur, you want to give us an example?
This spoon is heavy. This one is very heavy.
Aha, well done. Okay, and Marara?
Oh,
You
Teacher
use the
Pendo?
torches?
Yeah, please switch that one on for me.
Okay, I have switched it on. It's right here on the table.
Aha!
So tell us something about its brightness.
I think this torch is bright. This torch is brighter.
Well, you haven't used the word very.
Oh, Teacher Pendo, I'm sorry. This torch is bright, and this torch is very bright.
Aha, you're absolutely right. That's a good observation, Marara. Well done, everyone. Did you all enjoy that activity?
Yes, Teacher Panda.
Great. Now, why don't you also try this at home? Think of adjectives that you can use to describe items in the home and remember to use the word very to emphasize something. Please join us later for more cool words, but right now it's time for us to see what a very interesting man is up to this week.
That must be my Speedy. It's time for Out There.
We are visiting Amani Aju again. Remember what Amani Aju is? It is an organization that has brought marginalized women from all around Africa together and is empowering them through business initiative while sowing peace through the eye of a needle. Come on, come. Follow me. Let us go to the children's section. Look, look people, it reads Amani Watoto, which means children of peace. That is so cool. We all know that children are the most peaceful people. Let's play catch. Come on, catch. Oh, I remember making these plastic paper balls when I was young. And these balls used to be the in thing. And what is this we have here? A baby crib. That is so sweet. Let us go and see how all this exciting stuff is done in order for it to end up here at their shop. This is one of the Amani Ajuo factories. Look, what is happening there? It is screen printing. It is like magic. Oh, look. Here you have a screen, paste, cloth, and a squeegee. Let me give it a try. So, you press the squeegee hard on the screen. The screen comes in different designs. Wow, it does need a lot of energy though. The paste will transfer to the batik and the design will be printed onto the fabric. It is at this point that I'm warned that such a material should not be put in bleach when washing because it will run. Running means the colors might come off because the chemicals used in bleach is harsh to the paints or inks used in these materials. Aha! I did it! I made a design. I could do this all day. It makes beautiful things. After you have finished screen printing, take the fabric outside to dry. Here is the beading section. Remember, everything here at Amani Ajuo has to pass through the needle in one way or another. Their motto is sewing peace through the eye of a needle. This is where the earrings and the necklaces are made. It may look easy, but it definitely requires a special skill. One has to be quite creative in coming up with the designs and mixing the beads to form different colors, shapes, and attractive patterns. Let us check out the hemming. Most of us think that when you are stitching, it is just the same thing all through over and over again. Well, there are different types of stitches. We have some like hemming stitch, running, chain stitch, just to name but a few. Miriam asked me to pass by the shop once again. I wonder what she wants to show us. Oh, I'm touched. She wanted to give me this present. It is so beautiful. Thank you, Amani Ajuo. I really enjoyed being here. See you. Goodbye.
Now that was one exciting trip.
Yes, it was. And my Speedy is so cool. I think I want to be just like my Speedy when I grow up. Only he can get a job like sleeping.
Well, okay, it is a great job, Marara, but before you put your head on the pillow, you need to pay attention because this next game needs you and you to be fully awake.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. I love this part. I'm awake. Let's rock and roll.
Yes, let's do that because it's time for our exciting number game. It's time for the number pool game.
Welcome. It's time to dive into the number pool and have fun with numbers.
Yes, number team, it's that time again. And today we are going to be dealing with addition.
All right, now the question is, team, are you ready?
Yeah! All right, so what you have to do is roll the dice.
Now, because it's addition, what you will do then is add up the two numbers that are facing upwards. For example, in this case, it would be 6 plus 3.
All right, then run to the number pool and find the answer hidden amongst the balls and give that to Janet.
Yes, make sure you do that. Now, after your turn, you have to go back to the number team, tag the next team member who will go up to Charlie so they can get to roll the dice.
Now, you only have 30 seconds each to roll the dice, answer the question, find the solution in the number pit, take the solution to Janet, and then tag your next team member to come up and roll the dice like this.
That's right. Now, if you get all the additions correct, you can take away these fabulous books back to your school.
And not forgetting that Marara has some very special prizes for each one of you.
Now, when you hear this noise, you will know that you are out of time. And for you watching us at home, make sure that you play along and see how many questions that you will get right.
Now, the last question is, number team, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, they look ready, so let's roll the dice.
All right, Nkatha, you're the team captain. You get to go first.
And she rolls and we... There you go. Oh, that's a very strong roll.
Hi. 5 plus 4 is what?
9.
Find a 9 in the
Okay,
bill. Come on.
Find 9.
There you go.
Find 9. Find 9. There you go. Take the 9 and Try the next person. All right.
There you go. Roll it.
And she rolls and we have...
Quick one. Oh, wait. What's 6 plus 4? 6 plus 4.
10.
10. Find a 10. Come on.
Find 10.
Yeah, right behind you. Right behind.
Oh, yes. Take it to Janet.
Tag the other team member.
And it's a tag.
All right. Karani, there you go. Roll the dice.
Whoa, he rolls.
Quick one. All right. What is 6 plus 5?
6, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What? 6 plus 5? 11. Find an 11. There you go. At your feet.
Look for it.
Look at your feet. Look for it. In front of you. Right there.
There you go.
Well
Take it to
done,
Janet.
tag the last team member.
All right, Abdi. There you go. Roll it.
And
See what they get.
We have...
What is 5 plus 1?
6.
Find a
Okay,
6.
find
Come on.
six.
Find a 6. There you go.
Find 6.
That's it. Take it, Janet.
Thank you.
Oh.
And time is up. Now let's solve this sums. First person to roll the dice together. You rolled 5 and 4. 5 plus 4 is what?
5 plus 4 is 9.
She's already answered.
Okay.
Yeah? Try the next one. Ngada, are you sure you gave me a 9? Completely sure?
Yes.
All right. Are you sure it was an... I think...
It's a 9. Well done.
Well done on that first sum. Second person to roll the dice was Munyange. Munyange, now you rolled 6 and 4. 6 plus 4 is what, Munyange?
10.
You guys, you have to...
You have to be faster.
Yeah, really?
Okay.
And that's what she gave me.
Well done.
Let's get on to the third person. Now, Karani, you are the third person to roll the dice. You rolled 6 and 5. 6 plus 5 is what? 11. The kids are beating you to these simple sums. Well done, Karani, on that one. And that's exactly what you gave me. Now, the last person to roll the dice. The last person to roll the dice was Abdi. Now, Abdi, you rolled 5 and 1. Very simple. Abdi, 5 plus 1 is what? 6. He's already got it. Let's see if that's what he gave me an example. Well done. Now, number team, you've gotten all the 4 sums correct. Let's clap for them again.
That's actually really cool. They got 9, 10, 11. I was waiting for a 12. But the point is they've gotten the 4 sums correct, which means only one thing. Nkatha, you're the team captain. Step on up onto the stage. You and your number team have won the books. Congratulations. Show everyone at home the books. A round of applause for the number team.
All right. And that is not all that you get. You each get a storybook just for taking part. So come and get your storybooks. Come. Here you are.
All right, now if you enjoyed playing number pool like we did, be sure to join Teacher Penda later on for more fun with numbers on Hot Numbers.
These little things, eh? I mean, the pool.
Hold up, Charlie. How many episodes and you and Mara still need to catch up?
We're getting faster. We're getting faster.
You know what? Forget it.
Give us time.
Forget it. Nice try. Let's move on and find out what Dunia is up to on
Our World.
Hello everyone, you are back with me Dunia, and today is all about dogs. So I have brought you to a police dog training unit at Radar Security. Dogs are domestic animals that live with us at home, unlike a lion, which is a wild animal who lives in the bush. Dogs are very valuable animals if they are trained and looked after. They can protect us and even help us solve crimes. Like Lucky here. Lucky is a police dog and has an important job to do every day. This is his trainer. As you can see, Lucky knows exactly what the trainer is asking him to do. Sit and lie down. But that is just the basics. These dogs are trained to be professional investigators at crime scenes. So let's see what they can do. Oh, great! Just in time. Meet Nelly. Nelly has been out since early this morning on a job. You don't need to tell her where to go for refreshments and the rest. She knows exactly where home is. While Nelly is having a rest, we will set up a pretend crime scene to see how she works. The trainer will put these explosive samples into 2 different bags to see if Nelly will be able to find them. Usually, these dogs are taken to a place where there is some suspicious baggage. For example, at the airport or a crime scene. They sniff the area and then if they find something illegal, they sit down next to it and alert the policeman. Clever, right? Okay, time to get Nelly. Nelly knows it's time for work, and you can tell she loves her job by her wagging tail. She is sat still and then invited to search the bags. And off she goes, thoroughly inspecting each bag. Do you think she'll find them? She found it! Look at that! She sits down until her trainer tells her to keep searching. So on she goes, following her nose straight to the box. And again! What an amazing dog! I wouldn't have been able to find it with just my sense of smell. So she was good with explosives, but can she also find illegal drugs? Let's find out. The trainers are hiding the drug samples in this old car, just like in a real life situation. Once carefully hidden, Nelly is brought to the scene, sat down and then invited to search the car. And off she goes. She starts smelling every part of the car, searching for illegal substances. She's found it! She sits down to tell her trainer. Then she continues her search. She finds the other one too. This is a first-class investigator. I am so impressed. And thank you, Nelly, for protecting our country from criminals. What a hero! Some people take their dogs to dog shows. There are different categories that dogs can compete in. For example, the best looking dog or the best performing dog. Here are some fun facts about dogs. The oldest dog lived 29 years. The smallest mature dog was 2.5 inches high at its shoulder, and that's the same as 3 10-shilling coins. The heaviest dog ever weighed 150 kilograms. That is the same weight as an average boda boda. The tallest dog ever was a Great Dane who stood about 1 meter high. That's as tall as me. The first animal sent into space was a female dog named Laika in 1957. That's a pretty cool dog. And that's all we have time for today, but tune in next week for more about our world. See ya!
Right now, I'd just like to say thank you to Dunia for taking us on another adventure. Everywhere you take us, it helps us know how to make our world a better place.
That's right, Shirley. But right now, we have to go on a short break.
Welcome back to the KnowZone.
Now, today's topic is home equipment. Do we remember what the buzzwords are? Yes!
All right, but for everyone at home who might have missed them, let's remind them what the buzzwords are.
Mattress. Bed. Mat. Carpet.
Now, remember to look out for these words throughout today's fun.
All right, but first, let's buzz around because you know what that sound means. Teacher Pendo is here. Teacher Pendo.
Mara, stop. Okay, Mara is singing, which means that he's very excited, and so are we because it's time for
Hot
Numbers. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Hot Numbers. Marara, is that the kanga I used to demonstrate in my lesson 2 weeks ago?
Oh, yes, Teacher Pendo. I saw the patterns and I loved it. So I decided to wear it.
Oh, well, it has a nice pattern and very nice colors.
That's right, Teacher Pendo. I've been having an interest in patterns. And since we learned how to make patterns last week, I think I am going to study design.
Well, that's a good idea, Marara. It's good to note that our lesson on patterns has inspired you to think of what you want to do when you finish school.
Well, I didn't know one could do so much with shapes.
You're right, Marara. Now, you can come up with lovely patterns using shapes. Now, today we will continue looking at the different patterns we can make using shapes. Now, let us quickly remind ourselves what shapes we have been doing. Now, who's going to give me a name of a shape? Yes, Mose?
Triangle.
Brilliant. Someone else? Yes, Nantale?
Square.
Excellent. Someone else? Yes, Nakasi?
Circle.
Circle. Brilliant. Yes?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. And Marara, do you want to give us another one?
Oh, yeah. Oval.
Brilliant. Well done, all of you. Now, on the board here, I have the shapes that we have talked about. I have a square, a rectangle, a triangle, a circle, and an oval shape. Now, on your table, you have papers and pencils and colors and different shapes that you may use to create different patterns. Now, look at a pattern I did with triangles. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, it is, Teacher Pendo. Wow, that is really nice.
Thank you, Marara. Okay, let's all get down to work. And remember, you can use more than one shape to make different patterns. So let's go ahead. Let's get very creative. When you're done, you can use the colors and make it as colorful as you want. Very creatively done. So let's see what you all have. So let's start with Mose. Please tell us the shapes you have used and show everyone at home what you have.
I've used a square and 2 triangles.
Very good. And it's very beautiful. Oh, excellent. Natalie, why don't you show everyone at home and tell us what shape you've used?
I used a rectangle.
Brilliant. Well done. All right. Nakasi, do you want to show everyone at home and tell us what shape you used?
I have used a circle.
Excellent.
Wow, now that looks very good.
Yes, it does. Okay. Kandali, why don't you show everyone what you have there and what shapes you used?
I've used oval and circle.
Aha, brilliant. Beautiful. All right, well done, everyone. The more patterns you do, the better you become. Now, before we end our lesson, I'd also like to show you a pattern that I created. So I already showed you this one. So now I'm going to show you another one that I made. Now remember, there are different things you can use to make patterns. If you have an art teacher in your school, ask them to show you how you can make patterns using leaves or cut out potatoes and paint them to make patterns.
Wow, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara.
I am definitely going to do that.
Yes, Marara, go right ahead and do that because I can see you need more practice, Marara. Well, we've reached the end of hot numbers for today and it's the end of the term. We hope you had fun with numbers. Remember to keep practicing everything we have learned.
I am so excited about patterns and I'm really feeling really creative.
Well, just as well because now we are moving on to Creative Zone.
Hello everyone and welcome to Creative Zone. Now today it's all about dance and not just any old dance, it's about jazz dance. So I'm here in the studio today with our dance man, Semi. Semi, how's everything going?
Good.
All right, now everybody standing behind us is learning. Everyone at home is learning new things. Are we getting better and better?
Yes, of course. Can't lie, they're doing better and better.
Excellent. Now, Semi, let me tell you the truth. I have a small party this afternoon.
Yes.
After we finish with the KnowZone.
Yes.
So, I need to learn some cool, smooth dance moves.
Okay.
Can you show me something?
Let me show you.
Okay.
Okay. Step and out.
Uh-huh.
Step and in.
Uh-huh.
Step and out.
Uh-huh.
And snap.
Oh, you know what? That last one, that was a cool move.
That's a cool one.
That's a cool move. So for you watching at home, please get up and dance. Enjoy yourself. Have as much fun as possible. Now for me, I'm heading back to the chill out zone. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Semi.
Yeah.
As I take my dance moves, I'm going to go and practice. Hey, Marara will be so jealous.
Okay, so you watching at home, you can join in and have fun. So we take you through the first steps. And 5, 6, 7, 8. And step and out. Step and in. Step and out. Step and snap. And round. Then hold here at your kimbo. And shake. Then catwalk. Whoop. And pose. Okay, that's it. So we are going to try these moves with music and feel free to join in also. 5 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and step out and step in and step out and step snap and round and hold, shake, snap, catwalk and pose. Wow, I hope you had fun and enjoyed it. We are going to continue dancing while you join Charlie, Marara, and Janet in the chill out zone. And 5, 6, 7, 8, and step out and step in and step out.
Now that was really creative.
I know what you mean, Mara. It's nice for us to have something new and creative on the KnowZone every day.
Exactly. And for you watching us at home, we hope that you are enjoying all of the fun things that you see. But now it's time for something a little bit different. It's time for us to play with our words and our letters.
Yes, it's game show time, which means costumes for us and words for our friends.
Now let's see if you at home can compete with our best spellers.
That is right. It is time for Spell It.
Animal, chapter, building, narrow, respect, meter, deep, vegetable, work.
Welcome to Spell It. Now this is the place where we play with our words and our letters.
Nakasi, Nantale, Kandali, and Mose. You are about to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to compete for the title of today's KnowZone Spelling Champion.
The winner of today's competition will win their school a KnowZone dictionary and a very special prize for themselves.
That's right. Now each contestant has just 25 seconds to spell correctly as many words as they can. If you would like a word repeated, simply say repeat and the word will be repeated for you. Are the rules clear?
Yes!
Now all of today's words will be coming from what topic of?
Home equipment.
All right, it's all about home equipment. We'll start with you, Nakasi. So come on down and step in the spotlight.
Home equipment, home equipment.
Nakasi, your 25 seconds of spelling starts now.
Cup.
C-U-P.
Jiko.
J-I-K-O.
Soap.
S-O-A-P.
Plate.
P-L-A-T-E.
Chair.
C-H-A-I-R.
Flask.
F-L-A-S-K.
Switch.
S-W-I-T-C-H.
Comb.
C-O-M-B.
Kettle.
K-E-T-T-L-E.
Blanket.
B-L-A-N-K-E-T.
Well done.
Nakasi, well done.
Wow. All right, Nantale, it's your turn now. So come on down and step in the spotlight.
Home equipment, home equipment.
Nantale, your 25 seconds of spelling starts now.
Jug.
J-U-G.
Oven.
O-V-E-N.
Sink.
S-I-N-K.
Spoon.
S-P-O-O-N.
Door.
D-O-O-R.
Table.
T-A-B-L-E.
Brush.
B-R-U-S-H.
Bottle.
B-O-T-T-L-E.
Basket.
B-A-S-K-E-T.
Well done. Well done. Kandali, it's your turn now. So come on down and step in the spotlight.
Home equipment.
Kandali, your 25 seconds of spelling starts now.
Mat. M-A-T. Bulb. B-U-L-B. Fork. F-O-R-K. Radio. R-A-D-I-O. Knob.
And repeat.
Knob.
N-O-B.
Glass.
G-I-L-A-S-S.
Video.
V-I-D-E-O.
Pillow.
Well done. Well done. Come on back. And finally, Mose, it's your turn now. So come on down and step in the spotlight.
Home equipment.
Mose, your 25 seconds of spelling starts now.
Bed.
B-E-D.
Tank.
T-A-N-K.
Dish.
D-I-S-H.
Stool.
S-T-O-O-L.
Doll.
D-O-L-L.
Books.
B-B-K-S.
Knife.
K-N-I-V-E.
Carpet.
Well done, Mose. Well done. Come on back.
Very well done. Wow. What an exciting spelling it is. Charlie,
yes,
please reveal the results.
Okay, Morara's clearly excited, and his first statement is right. Wow, it was amazing. And I'll start with Mose. You got 5 words correct. Let's give him a round of applause. Well done, Mose. Well done. Kandali, you got 6 words correct. Let's give a round of applause. Well done, Kandali. Nantale, you spelt all 9 of your words correct. Let's give a round of applause. And finally, Nakasi, you spelt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words correctly.
Which means that today we have a tie. So, the winners of today's KnowZone spelling competition with a strong 9 words spelled correctly are Nakasi and Nantale.
Nakasi, come. Stand right here. Nantale, give me your hand. Woohoo. Everyone gets to touch a dictionary. Hold it up. Show everyone at home a big round of applause.
Well done, both of you. Step on back. Yes,
And we all know that this is the KnowZone and no one goes home empty-handed. And for spelling so many words correctly, you each get a storybook. So come and get storybook. Come.
Very good.
Explain that to me.
I can't. That was like just super strong. Like 2 people getting 9 in the same round of spell it.
I know.
I think after that, we need to take a short break.
Pretty amazing, I have to say, but I need to relax.
Definitely. So why don't we go and join up with Teacher Pendo and find out what else she has for us on cool words.
Welcome back to Cool Words. In this lesson, we are going to look at how to offer invitations or replies using the words shall and let's. For example, when I say I am thirsty, what would you offer me?
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara?
I would offer you a drink of water. And I see you have some on your table.
That's right. Now let's look at these sentences and read them out loud together. The first one.
I am thirsty. Let's have a drink. It is quite hot. Shall we have a drink?
Well done. Now notice that when we use shall, in this case, there is a question mark at the end of the sentence. So for this next activity, I have some sentences here. Now all I need you to do is read out the sentence in the A column and match it with another sentence in the B column. Okay? So who wants to go first? Yes, Abdinur?
I am hungry. Let's have supper.
Very good. Let's have supper. Excellent. Moving on to the next sentence. Yes?
I have a new radio. Let's listen to some music.
That is a good idea. I love listening to music. Excellent. Next sentence.
I want to play hide and seek. Shall we go to the playground?
Very good. And the next one?
It is starting to rain. Shall we go inside?
Aha, that's a good idea. We shouldn't get rained on. And the last one? Marara?
Switch off the lights. Let's sleep.
Ah, Marara, you love sleeping. Okay, excellent job, everyone. You all make it seem so easy. Why don't you all practice writing sentences using shall and let's? Now, I'm afraid we've reached the end of today's Cool Words and in fact, the end of the term. Well done, all of you. You've all worked really, really hard. And remember to practice all your vocabulary and have fun with words.
Oh, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara?
I think we should celebrate.
Well, and what a better way than with a story. It's time for Story Zone.
I'll be reading you a story of The Enemy Did Not Come. Elephant was the king of a big forest where all the animals lived. One day, the parrot had taken a walk to the village to look for grains to feed its young ones. The parrot went and stopped on top of a hut. The hut belonged to Maneno. Maneno was in the hut with a visitor. The visitor was called Kumaliza. Maneno said, "We need to go to the forest." "Oh, what will we do in the forest?" Kumaliza asked. Maneno said, "We will go and get fruits and some meat from the forest. We can also get the skin of a snake and make beautiful shoes." Kumaliza said, "That is a very nice idea, Maneno. I will go with you. We can also get fur from hair to sell," Maneno added. "We can get feathers to decorate our houses from the big birds. We can also get ivory from elephants. The skin of a zebra has beautiful black and white stripes that we can use to decorate our houses." "We can get all these, Kumaliza." "Really? What shall we use to get all these things?" asked Kumaliza. "We shall use your boom, boom," Maneno answered. The parrot flew away from the roof of the hut towards the forest. The parrot ran to the elephant and said, "Our king, I heard the enemy say he is coming to our home." "What does the enemy want here from our home in the forest?" the elephant asked. The parrot said, "The enemy wants to steal our fruits and meat from us. He also wants skin from our friend the snake. He wants fur from the hare and feathers from big birds. The enemy also wants ivory from you. He also wants zebra skin, said the parrot. Really? The elephant was shocked. Thank you very much, parrot, for listening and telling me what the enemy is planning. The elephant sent the hare and the antelope to go and call the animals for a big meeting. All the animals came to attend the meeting. The elephant said, "Thank you very much for coming for this meeting." The parrot went to the village and came with news for us. The elephant began talking. The news he gathered from the village were not good to any of us. "Oh!" all the animals cried. "What was the news?" the sly and talkative snake asked. The elephant called the parrot and asked him to repeat what he had told him earlier when he came from the village. "I am scared of the enemy. He can kill me and my family," said the zebra. "We will watch over our home," the elephant said. "Every animal must choose where it will stay to watch and wait for the enemy." "I will stay near the rocks," the lion said. "I will pretend I am asleep, and when I see the enemy, I will run and eat him." "As for me, I will stay near the shrubs. With my long neck, I will be able to see the enemy from far and call the lion," the giraffe said. "I will use my home to watch. I will climb up a tree to the top. From there, I will be able to see the enemy leaving his village. When I see him, I will jump from one tree to another and tell the animals about the enemy." The zebra said, "I cannot stay in the open grass. The enemy will easily see my black and white stripes from far. Then he can kill me and find the lion from its hiding place." "You coward," the hare said. "Then stay near the elephant. He will protect you from the enemy." The hare continued telling the zebra, "Leave the water for me. I'll be waiting for him inside the river water. I know he has to pass near the river because he has no other route. When he comes, I will bite him and his boom boom will fall down into the river. It will be swept away. Then the enemy will have nothing to fight us with," the crocodile said as he smiled. "I will go to the village and build a nest near the enemy's house. When I see the enemy leaving with his boom boom towards the forest, I will fly quickly to come and tell you." Then the rat said, "I will dig a hole near the path. The enemy will step in the hole and fall down." The elephant told all the animals to take their positions and watch out for the enemy. All the animals went to keep watch of the enemies. They watched the whole first day. The enemy never came. Day 2 came, then day 3, then day 4, but the enemy still didn't come. They really waited. All the animals got tired of watching. The place each animal was watching the enemy from became their home. The crocodile lives in the water, the rat in the hole, the bird in a nest, the lion likes resting on the rock, the monkey on the tree is jumping from one tree to the other, and the zebra likes eating grass near the elephants. Up to today, that is where these animals have lived, waiting for the enemy with a boom boom.
From Playhouse, this is Quizzy Quiz.
What was Maneno's visitor's name? His name was Kumaliza. Who was the king of the jungle? Elephant was the king of the jungle.
You know, I really loved that story. It was so funny.
Oh, yes, it was. And thanks to Quizzy, we are all getting better. Now, did you enjoy Quizzy's quiz?
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for helping us with today's show. You were all great. Did you have fun?
Wonderful. And for you watching at home, we hope that you had fun as well.
Well, now this might be our last term time episode, but do not worry because we shall still see you right here next week.
Definitely, for more fun, more games and more laughing.
Right here on the KnowZone. Come on, everyone. Let's say goodbye. Bye.